Hello and welcome back to Vampire Therapies with me, Dogyno, your Vampire the Masquerade storyteller who decided to dig into this actually quite fun game. Let's see, what do we have here? So the last timestamp would be this one. I believe we left off with Isabella, who was very upset about a certain movie I am also upset about, and I would like to thank Daniel for commenting on the previous video that the
Samuel, good evening. I am glad to see you looking so fresh and well slept.
game sounded a bit quiet for him. I checked my settings, increased it by 5 decibels, and let me know if it is good enough for you. We have funky music, we have Andy, we have Sam. Let's see, what do we have in store for tonight?
Uh-oh, something tells me I'm in for it tonight.
Good.
The truth is seldom unseen by you, my friend. Tonight, you face perhaps one of the most difficult challenges a therapist can face. The fact that you may not be able to help everyone.
That's true.
In truth, I have failed to help clients with this particular disposition many times.
Interesting. Actually, let me check if my settings have not changed in-game. Well, not you. No. Let's increase their volume so they are more audible but untouched.
Hey, I'm new at this. You're nigh on 3,000 years old. If you can't help them, how can I?
It is not guaranteed that we can help every client. To think we are powerless to help any is a cognitive distortion itself. I believe you know it.
Oh, they changed my layout. Control fallacy.
Yeah, all right. Control fallacy, I know. I can help some folk.
Exactly.
That's right. Here, take a look at this case file.
Theater feller, huh? I've known a few of them in my time. They can be a little, self-absorbed.
Let's have a better resolution on that. Oh yeah. Client record. Name Edmund Keane. Age 237. Gender male. Origin British. Intake information. Edmund Keane was a highly influential Shakespearean stage actor during the Georgian period. He is credited with more personal interpretations of character as opposed to pantomime performance. He lived a tumultuous life on the stage, dealing with alcoholism, sex scandals, and entitled behavior. He wishes to return to the stage, but expresses great anger at critics who might view him poorly. He demands respect as the greatest actor of the world, the greatest actor the world has ever seen. Oh boy, I'm still thinking if Isabella is more of a Toreador or a Ventru. This guy smells of Toreador. Oh, we've been here.
He's looking for therapy because people don't like him, it says?
Yep.
He is one of the most revered actors in all of history.
So he might have a few cognitive distortions.
A few. He may not recognize them, Samuel, but all you can do is present reality to him.
Yeah, honestly thinking about it, the clan which needs the therapy the most people would say Malkavian, I would say Toreador. They are my favorite troublemakers, to be honest.
He comes. Remember, I will give you whatever advice I can. Good luck, my friend.
It's very nice that he's still teaching him, but you know, from the shadows.
I hope I'm up to this.
What is this vampire I see before me?
Mr. Melodrama has arrived.
I'm Sam Walls. I'm your new therapist.
Your dress, your bearing, your hat. You also are forgotten by time.
Yes, more melodrama.
Oh, how fortuitous! A kindred spirit, perhaps. A therapist should know pain, I say. Most excellent.
He's Calculon. He's not a vampire, he's Calculon from Futurama. No.
Tarnation. Can't get a break with this here hat of mine.
No, it's perfect. not change a single thing. It gives me faith.
He is an absolute Calculon.
Faith, my dear vampire, that you can help me.
I'm gonna do everything I can. I promise you that, amigo.
Did they get Calculon to play him actually?
Do not do so lightly. Darkness dwells within my damned soul. You journey into my pain at your peril, and I cannot be your Virgil.
He is a total Calculon. Such a Calculon.
You're who now? Anyway, you wrote in your intake form that you're here because...
Oh boy. All of them are great. He is probably also confused about his sexuality, and his dressing room is evidently too small. But do I want to know more? Yeah, let's do the confuse compadre thing.
You're confused about your sexuality.
Such mirth!
It ain't that, man.
What sort of actor would I be if I couldn't get into character?
I don't know, his recording sounds a bit strange to me. I hope it will come good on the video.
I don't think they meant get inside characters.
Oh, but that is very good.
Anyway, what I meant to say was... mortals don't appreciate you, you said.
Indeed, and I fear they cannot. They must die to appreciate life. As mortals, they cannot ask the immortal questions.
Alright. I'm gonna Google it. I need to know if Edmund is voiced by the same actor who voiced Calculon. I'm sorry. Alright, so this is... Calculon is voiced by Maurice Lamacher. And our guy, our wonderful vampire Edmund, let's check him out. Ah, there we go. There's the money. Okay, we might need to go deeper. Okay, we agree. We don't want that. Okay. Who is this? Okay. So, it is all the creative director who voiced them. Like, both of these and both of these. But I'm quite sure he's doing a Calculon impression there, isn't he? Okay. Enough of this window of exploration. Let's get rid of this. Let's get back to the game. And he's a total Calculon.
What is life for us who do not live? Why are we here? Why do we continue? What do we do when death has no meaning?
Oh, woe me.
And what a piece of work is vampire! How noble in stature, how infinite in life!
Oh boy, Edmund. Hi dear.
All right, that's enough of that. Before we answer the question of why we're all here, why are you here?
Yes.
Well, that is, what exactly drove you to me, partner?
Oh, that. Well, a pustule of a theatre historian I recently seduced and killed sprang the seeds of doubt in mine corpus.
Okay.
He was writing a biography of the great Edmund Kean, and I thought mayhap that I would favor him with a secret or two.
Okay.
He said my acting style would now be considered archaic.
Absolutely.
Though I drank him to the last, I fear his cruel barb was sharper than my fangs. This embossed carbuncle of corrupted blood caused me to doubt myself.
I like how when he's angry his fingernails grow. Is this the revelation? Is he just a very theatrical and all about gangrel?
Are all men such fools? Will I ever find my audience again? Or did they die long, long ago? Help me purge these mortal concerns from my mind, dear man.
We're always gonna have doubts, compadre. That's normal. But I think I can help you see things a little differently. So, he said your acting's out of date. Why don't you just tell me why it bothered you so much?
Because it's simply not possible. Acting became a noble craft entirely because of me. In truth, I am perfect.
Oh boy. Oh. Not a should statement. He's not saying he should do something. Control fallacy. He wants to control it. No, it's a hell or high water.
Sorry, fella, I gotta stop you for a second there. You really saying you're perfect?
Oh, not at all. I'm not a narcissist. I believe I would find myself quite inept at, say, street cleaning or dishwashing. But as far as acting is concerned, yes. If an actor be assessed, you would assess him on the scale of Edmund Kean.
Is that so, Edmund Kean?
Oh, come on. You ain't ever forgotten a line?
Absolutely sounds like a Calculon. This is the Calculon, the therapy.
I suppose, on occasion, a line has left me due to circumstances beyond my control. But that is the fault of alcohol, not of Edmund Kean.
Of course, Edmund Kean.
So in those times you were drinking, you might not have been perfect. And the acting world kept on turning.
Oh, come now. I was clearly exercising some dramatic license. It is not so black and white.
Well, that's exactly what I was trying to say. But keep talking. We got some more stuff to sort out.
Alright.
Oh, there are celebrated actors in these times, yes. But any success they have is due to my beating the path for them to follow.
Oh, wait a minute. You're saying that every actor's success comes straight from you?
Yep. He is so full of himself.
Of course. Even the greatest among my art would have been consigned to obscurity had it not been for my advancements.
Every single one of them ain't had nothing of their own to give to the theater?
Well, I suppose one or two actors in the last 300 years have impressed me.
Is that so?
Well, don't you think they deserve their own success?
Nah, absolutely not. He wants their success. You see, you'll see.
I suppose mortals are owed their 15 minutes of fame. One must have some pity for them. We are not monsters.
Of course. 15 minutes of fame. Worst part is, I met people like him.
But the actors of modern times, they are shallow, beggarly parrots. Parrots who screech the lines, but do they know them? Do they feel as we feel?
That's a label.
So you're saying modern actors are parrots?
Indeed, they are only mimics, and thus no better than a well-trained bird.
Okay.
You don't think they're actually birds, do you?
My dear boy, they live such short lives. What else can they do but ape the words and actions of their forebears?
Isn't that like the point of acting? To act like somebody else?
But when you call them birds, you're just labeling them that. You ain't giving them a fair shot.
Oh, come now. I was clearly employing a little dramatic license.
Isn't there like denial button?
But we're here to talk about truth, right, compadre?
It is my gentle direction that takes the craft to higher echelons, and mine alone. Acting does not evolve without me.
Oh boy.
You're saying only you can change the course of acting?
It is demonstrably true. There is acting before Edmund Kean, and there is acting after Edmund Kean.
I'm at a loss for words. This is like the student years when you would go to a theater club and every colleague there would have their very own Calculon or Edmund Kean, who would be just so over the top, and they would all be like enjoying it, and yeah, they would be enjoying essentially one of them making a fool of themselves like this.
But there's so many types of acting out there. I mean, I remember when vaudeville came out, but I don't think you had anything to do with that.
Vaudeville? Oh, like so many American arts, an art of the grotesque. You plunge a dagger into the heart of subtlety.
This whole sentence is glorious. It's just glorious.
So you didn't have nothing to do with vaudeville?
Oh, devils below, no.
I mean, you got a little control fallacy, hombre. Mortals got wills of their own.
Indeed. I suppose I don't want any responsibility for the things the Americans create anyway.
Are you sure?
These critics should honor me as is my due.
You're saying critics should honor you. What happens if they don't?
Yeah.
Then they are not doing their jobs properly. I do not ask for their laudations without cause.
Oh, constructing criticism is a hard thing to learn and hard thing to accept.
But if a so-called critic does not recognize my contributions to the theater, what do they know of the theater?
Maybe they just got different tastes.
And that's another thing, art is very subjective. Like, I might be enjoying this game, but I can see how people would be bored by it.
Uneducated taste, perhaps.
If they are just uneducated, why should they appreciate you?
An interesting point. I suppose I cannot blame them.
Okay, I have a new clan theory. Both Edmund and Isabella are Toreador. Only Isabella is like old and wise, and Edmund is still thinking he's got a shot for a comeback because... well, because he likes himself, and that's actually quite nice.
Thou fiend! You are cruel indeed to beat a man when he is at his most vulnerable. I am here so you may help me cope with a world that has gone mad, not so you might attack my every word.
And how else do you plan on learning to cope?
I'm doing no such thing. All I'm doing is pointing out your reality. If we're gonna cope, we gotta be honest about the world.
That's true.
And I say that you are a villain. I come to you in desperate need, and you respond by mocking my desperation.
Okay, he was not mocking you. Sorry, Sam is too nice.
Why would you do this to me? Do you not know what pain I am experiencing? Do you not know that I, as an actor, feel every sling and arrow more keenly?
Do you though?
Art thou a therapist or a murderer that you would push me so to the brink? Do you want me to commit suicide?
I'm just waiting for the response of when he tells him what he used to do.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to hurt you. I want to help everyone who comes to me.
Samuel, a moment, please.
Andy, I got a real problem here. I think I'm not cut out for this work. This fella's right. Why am I attacking him when I should be helping?
First of all, should statement. You will do what you will do, and that is all, Samuel.
Oh, okay. So, keep a clear head.
But look at the candles. What do you see?
The candles. Oh, they seem fine to me.
Look at the flames.
Wait a minute. They're getting higher, ain't they? What the hell's going on?
Okay.
Your client is very powerful. He has his own unique skills earned through the ages. His skill in gaslighting is so intense that it affects the world around him.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's a nice background detail. Oh, so essentially he's using presence for those of you who want to have powers of such acting. and not a lot of self-control. So it's not really an illusion power, it's more like, yeah, you get to play with people's emotions. It works on other vampires too, it's quite powerful.
He is altering reality to fit his distortions. Be watchful, Samuel. Do not let him.
Mm-hmm.
How do I stop it?
Be persistent, and above all, be honest. He does not control your reality.
That's true.
I await your apology, sir.
Oh, I'm going full cowboy.
Easy, boy, easy.
There was a horse sound. Wonderful, wonderful.
I shall not go easy. I shall not.
Ain't nobody gonna hurt you. There's a good vampire.
A good vampire? What on hell?
You're safe now. Ain't nobody here to hurt you or make you feel bad.
Oh, created a safe space by treating him like a scared horse.
But I...
I'm your buddy. That's us. We're just buddies, ain't we?
Buddies? Yes. A friend. A friend. A friend who wishes to help me.
Oh, was nice. Yeah, this proves to me that Samuel is a Malkavian.
You feeling better there, compadre?
I must confess that I am, though I scarcely understand how.
And the flame has gotten smaller.
Hey, well, that's just great. I want this to be a comfortable place for you.
Yes. Yes, I do believe you. After all, your profession is in many ways similar to acting. It is no wonder that we find common ground.
Oh.
How is therapy like acting?
It is the exploration of the soul, is it not? A journey into pain and truth.
I don't know if they are playing a game or if they are just cute with each other, but oh boy.
We see those pains and truths and reflect them onto the cruel world.
I ain't sure I quite see it like that, but it's true that reflecting is important. Kind of funny when we can't look in a mirror, huh?
One of death's cruel ironies. Thus must we see our reflections in the mortal audience instead.
Sounds almost like all of you need somebody to take care of your hair and appearances, or, well, you know, the typical vampire galores.
You care a lot about what the mortals think about you.
Of course I do. Why should I give a fig about what we dusty old folk think, eh?
Interesting.
Most of us are stuck in our relative pasts, if you'll pardon the offense.
But all them folks die. You're what, 300 years old?
Oh, yeah.
Don't remind me. Yes, they die, but I cannot. I must not. If I do not exist in their hearts, there is only the purgatory of oblivion.
You cannot, you must not. You're talking like there's only one future.
For me, there is only one future, save oblivion.
Come on now, that's a little extreme.
'Tis not so. What else have I but the stage?
Well, that's a fine question. I'll tell you what, though, compadre, you are more than the stage. What if theater just didn't exist?
Perish the thought. Perish it with all due enmity. Unlike some vampires, I am not some blood-guzzling parasite who will idly sit and wait as the world turns.
Labeling?
You calling most of our kind parasites?
Aren't you?
I am, for that is what we are, if we are nothing else.
All right, let's just forget the part where you're insulting other vampires, myself included. If you say that you're a parasite if you don't do something, you're gonna be scared as hell of not doing that thing.
As an immortal, I aim for loftier goals.
I'm still at a loss of words for the disbelief of Edmund here. Like, he disbelieves his own things.
Can you hit those goals if you're busy being afraid of turning into a parasite?
Ah, but your humble speech does belie the true wisdom beneath. I am indeed cruel to myself.
Yep.
I died for the stage, so I should live for it as well.
Oh, yeah. So many shoots.
Well, why should you live for the stage?
What was my death worth if the stage does not matter?
But it's only you who's saying your death ain't worth something.
Exactly.
Your shoulds are fatal. Ain't that a lot of pressure?
Perhaps. Though one might argue that all great actors must be forged in fire.
But is acting really the most important thing in the world?
I shall assume that you jest. Vampire society's of no use to me. We are so few, and I cannot have an adoring crowd without a crowd.
Control. Disqualifying the positive. Vampire society is of no use to me. We are so few and I cannot have an adoring crowd. Yeah, that's control. No.
Edmund is being a little choosy with his audience, isn't he?
Vampire society's of no use to me. We are so few, and I cannot have an adoring crowd without a crowd.
Oh, so he's essentially doing all or nothing on this, yeah.
Vampires ain't got nothing to offer you.
Nothing they can give, no. Vampires do not understand the avant-garde.
Vampires have a lot to give. We got time to understand things mortals just can't. I think you're painting vampire society with a pretty broad brush. We got some redeeming values.
Alrighty.
Oh, perhaps. But an understanding of the stage is not one of them.
I'm sorry, I have seen too many artsy vampires to buy an artsy vampire saying this. Out of other reasons than pure spite for other artsy vampires.
You know, I see what you are doing. The motivations of man are well known to me through my art.
Are they?
And what am I doing?
You are mocking me, undermining me, causing me to doubt myself. I know thy purpose, wretch.
We have high candles again.
This therapy business is all a ruse. You would lay me low and claim dominion over me.
All I'm trying to do is help you, friend. Reality's a lot easier to deal with when you can accept it for what it is.
So now you doubt my sanity. Is there no end to your japes and jabs? I shall not break. Oh, you shall see. The tides of cruel seas will crash upon me, but I do not wither.
You know, the melodrama actually gets tiring after a while. Now I understand why Calculon scenes are so short in Futurama.
I know thy game, trickster. You wish to keep me in your debt. The more I doubt myself, the more you take from me. You think you are clever, but thy tongue outvenoms all the worms of the Nile.
We are reaching a new level of melodrama.
Will, what have you to say for yourself? Speak, that I might hear thy bile.
Yeah, let's go with the wild horse thing.
Easy there.
What?
I know you're upset and you're scared. I ain't gonna hurt you.
But you want to hurt me.
Good vampire. Ain't you sweet? Yeah, it's all right.
You really don't want to hurt me. You'll keep me safe.
We're safe. Ain't no place safer than right here. We're friends. That's right. You're my buddy now. Just my pal Eddie.
In truth, I am oft left bereft of friendship. Our kind can be difficult.
Yeah, maybe this is his problem. He sounds like he doesn't have friends actually, which is very sad.
You mean vampires?
No, actors. But to sense one is not alone in all the world is a feeling to be cherished.
You ain't alone, I promise you. Whatever bad stuff we're living, someone else has lived it already.
'Tis so. Many geniuses were unappreciated in their time, with wonders of their craft consigned to history's dusty pages. Even the bard himself did struggle. There is some comfort in that.
Yeah. Struggle sometimes is comforting, especially when it brings you closer to people around you.
Common nocturnality. We all got the same needs, man. Blood, safety, and sex.
Well, that's true.
Indeed. I too am akin to the doomed Achilles, though my sore spot lies not so low, but twixt stem and stern.
Okay. This one is a little bit behind me, I gotta say.
Tain't my place to comment.
Exactly.
Oh, it seems the spot is no secret to you after all.
Maybe we can talk about that some more in your next session. I think you did pretty dang well today.
Yes. Yes, I suppose I did. I am rather good at therapy, aren't I?
You just need a pet on your back, Eddie.
If you're here and wanting to get better, yeah, I'd say that makes you pretty good at therapy.
That's true.
Well, one mustn't rest on one's laurels, must one?
That's right, Eddie. Okay, I'll see you in a few weeks then.
Aye, we shall vanquish my demons together. I cannot tarry. The stage awaits.
Yes, go.
Dang, what the hell was that?
Finally.
One of the darker malignancies of the mind, dear Samuel.
Yep.
You sure I'm up to this?
You were masterful, Samuel. You were able to take your knowledge about cognitive distortions and turn their definitions outward. And we must speak about this equine ability of yours in your next session.
Yep. That was pretty weird, but also wild and fun. The horse taming thing. I liked it.
Oh, that. Yeah, I learned a lot about myself through my horse.
Yeah. Yeah. Animals in general are very reflective. So a Malkavian with animalism. Dang, I wanted to play Malkavian for a long time. This is shaping up. I thought like Nosferatu Sheriff, but a Malkavian, like Wild West person. Oh, this is going places.
Save it for our next session. Rest, Samuel. You have faced a great danger. Now it is time to drink and be merry with the Goths.
Ah, in his time frame, which gods?
Oh, not sure I'd call them merry, but they know how to cut loose. All right, Andy, I'll see you later.
Good night, Samuel. Rest in peace.
We get proper music now.
Well, that was one of the weirdest experiences of my life.
Let's read all about it. Session 1. Edmund is afraid to get back into acting because he is afraid of getting anything but universal praise. Self-centered mindset, believe he determines what acting must be, diminishes the thoughts and opinions of others. Champion gaslighter, tried to convince me I was attacking him. Sees the world through theater. Next time I'd like to dig in on where all this comes from. Why is this fella so insecure? Actually, very good question. Why is grand actor insecure? Why do I get a feeling that a lot of actors are insecure? Why? Am I just mirroring? I don't know. Am I? You can tell me. You know, you can use the comment box and tell me if I'm mirroring. But I'm not an actor. I'm a YouTube clown.
I probably want to forget that. I should go talk to Crimson.
Yeah, I'm talking to the bartender. I should find a bartender. I'm going to places where you just get stuff taken to your table and you don't get to talk to the bartender properly.
If it isn't Sammy the Kid, plop that butt down. Got a shot prepared for you.
Oh, nice.
Well, thanks, Crimson. What is that? A Bloody Mary?
No, a Bloody Steve. I think that's what he said his name was.
Oh, I laughed through the thing which is not written.
Of course it is. How's the crowd tonight?
You know, it's funny. They're a little on the weird side tonight. Must be a full moon out.
Okay.
Oh, you ain't kidding. I just had my first therapy session with the strangest fella I ever met. The actor type. Used to be an international celebrity back when I was alive.
Alrighty.
Well, seems like fame's a nasty drug.
Yes, it is.
Like Andy says, people are people. Doesn't matter what era they're from. Feeling good about your session though?
Oh. Honestly, this was the hardest one yet. Like it went well. In the end, it was awful at the same time. Why isn't there it was a hard one? What to do, what to do? Oh, I know. Let's maybe roll something. Let's maybe roll a die. Where do I have my dice? I'll be back just in a jiffy. You will not hear me rummaging through my stuff, so don't worry about that. Alrighty, found my dice. Empire 5th edition dice set. Roll out. I just need one really. Because it's a 50-50 question. Success! That means positive, right? Let's go.
He was pretty confrontational, but he was happy to talk about himself at least.
Yeah, that helps.
Andy says the real clients to worry about are the ones who've got nothing to say.
I get that. Being a human isn't easy. You gotta be pretty damn privileged to have no problems at all.
Oh yeah.
Well, this fella definitely has plenty of problems. I think he'll be keeping me busy.
It's a big world out there, cowboy. Full of vampires with no self-awareness.
Self-awareness.
Well, ain't that the truth? Well, here's to change then.
To change.
Yeah, that's a good toast. I like to use it. Try to avoid it though on Warhammer LARPs and games. Or don't, you know, I don't care on which side you are, as long as you have a good time.
You, drinking Andy's blood there?
Andy's? Nuh-uh, this is a plain old mortal drink. You think anyone would want to drink that man's blood from a bottle when they can get it straight from the source?
I suppose they wouldn't.
Well, there is no man.
I'm not proud to drink blood, Sam. Wouldn't be doing it out here.
Okay, now we're getting to the deeper stuff.
I didn't mean to cause offense, ma'am.
Not your fault. I guess I shouldn't be offended.
Who's telling you that you shouldn't be offended, Crimson? I know this blood drinking stuff is complicated.
Exactly.
Damn right it is. Look, I have customers to deal with. But let me give you some advice, Buffalo Bill. No therapy in here.
Alright. She is touchy about herself.
What happens at Eminard happens with consent. Got it?
All right, that's fair, and my sincere apologies. It won't happen again.
That's right.
Oh, dang it. I've gone and made myself unwelcome. I better get out of Crimson's way.
Alrighty. We're getting some trouble in paradise, trouble in Immernacht.
You.
You have too many eyes.
Huh? Do I know you?
I know you. I've been watching you, vampire.
And this is your archetypical Malkavian girl. You can usually guess by the too many eyes. Yeah, let's play along.
Yep, that's me, drinking blood to live.
Yes, you do. I saw you. I see everything. My name is Panoptibella.
Optibella. Okay. Like Panopticon, but Panopti pretty.
It means I see all, and I am beautiful.
Yes.
I saw you in the kink room with Reinhardt and Maxi,
Alrighty.
and now I see that you are thirsty and would like to drink.
Yep, that is so.
Come, drink from my neck. I wish to see what it is like.
Or maybe she's just a regular crazy? Or a vampire trying to blood bond us? Let's figure it out. Okay, blue veins. Blue.
Yes, I see now. That was very pleasant. Thank you.
Sam, we are not doing your background checks. Let's hope she is not, working for some Inquisition variant or something.
You will go to your coffin now to sleep.
Oh. This is going places. I am not quite sure I like where this is going.
Well, if you wanted a cuddle.
It is normal for vampires to enter a state of torpor after consuming the blood of another.
Yeah. I'm guessing we're getting blood bonded.
I wish you an excellent torpor, vampire.
Yep.
Thanks, I guess. I guess I'd better get some shut-eye. This night has gone on long enough.
Alrighty.
Good evening, Samuel. I hope you are feeling well rested. I have a new client for you.
Oh, that has been another night with Samuel Wells and getting therapy and meeting strange goth girls downstairs in the club. You know what? Let's take a break. I have been Shimon. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, let people know. And I will see you all next time. Actually, I should get something to eat. And for now, save the game. For 3. Thank you very much. Goodbye.